Hello, everybody. Welcome to a stargazing discovery story time. In this story time, we'll share two stories and a song. I hope you enjoy, and if you're ready, we'll get started, okay? As I mentioned before, we have two books to read, and this will be our first. It's a really interesting story about the universe and our place in it. I hope you enjoy. So let's go ahead and get started right now. So this book is called 100 billion trillion stars. Can you imagine so many of anything? By Seth Fishman, illustrated by Isabel Greenberg. There's going to be some really big numbers in this book, okay? You ready? Let me tell you a secret. The sun is just a star. And there are maybe 100 billion trillion stars. How many zeros? So many, I don't even want to count them. Circling around our star is a planet that is blue and green. That's us. How many other planets? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Blue because it's covered by 370 billion gallons of water. Green because it's covered by 3 trillion trees. On the other side of the planet, where the sun isn't shining, you can see bright lights like little stars all over its surface. Those are the lights that come from 2,500,000 cities and towns and villages filled with people like you, like me, like whoever's with you, whoever's not with you. Some even reading books, just like you and me. $7,500,000,000 people live in those cities and on that planet. But do you want to know another secret? So do, whoa, that's a lot. That's a high number, huh? 10 quadrillion ants. The strange thing is that 7,500,000,000 humans weigh about the same as 10 quadrillion ants. Which is still only a small fraction or portion of the 13,000,000,000,000,000,000 pounds the planet itself weighs. That's heavy enough to make a big dip in space and pull the moon into orbit, where it circles and circles the Earth 240,000 miles away. This dip is a force called gravity. Gravity is also what pulls you back to the ground when you try to jump to the moon. Why doesn't everybody try to jump to the moon right now? I'll give you a second. Did you get there? No. I've tried before. I knew you can't make it. 240,000 miles is about 10 times around the Earth, or almost 420 million U's. Or dogs, or smallish snakes, or guitars, or baseball bats, lined up head to foot. So go ahead and find 420 million of your closest friends and lie head to foot, and you'll be able to make it to the moon. Now take a deep breath and hold it for 5 seconds. You ready? Just do that another 6,307,200 times and you'll be a year older. Or don't. You'll be a year older in 31,536,000 seconds anyway. The entire world is filled with crazy numbers, built one on top of the other, making it whole and complete. There are about 1,620 trillion raindrops in an average thunderstorm. The highest wave ever surfed was as tall as a 10-story building. The average person walks something like 100,000 miles in their lifetime, or 5 times around the world. The great white shark has about 300 teeth. You have 20, but will have 32 when you get older. Only 546 people have been in space, maybe more now. The longest person has spent in space at one time is 437 days. There are probably at least 37 billion rabbits in the world. In the course of an average lifetime, you might eat up to 70 pounds of bugs or more, depending on how much you like bugs. The tallest building in the world is 2,722 feet tall. It is in Dubai. It's the Burj Khalifa, and that's it right there. By the time you're done reading this book, almost every single number in it will have changed, getting bigger or smaller right before your eyes, my eyes, and everybody's eyes. Even the number of stars. I can tell you one more secret about something you can find somewhere among the 100 billion trillion stars. You ready for that? There's only one of you right here, right now, reading this book with me. One of me too. Hope you enjoyed it. Okay, everybody, now it's time for a song. Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. And we'll sing it twice, okay? Ready? Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Okay, now it's time for our second story. It's a wonderful tale. I hope you enjoy it. Let's get started. So we have a book here called A Big Mooncake for Little Star by Grace Lynn. All right? Go ahead and start this first, okay? Little Star's mama laid the big mooncake onto the night sky to cool. Now, Little Star, mama said, your mooncake took us a long time to bake, so let's see if you can make it last a while. Can you remember not to touch this big mooncake until I tell you to? Yes, Mama, Little Star said, nodding. And Little Star remembered as she brushed her teeth, washed her face, snuggled into bed, and fell asleep. But in the middle of the night, Little Star woke up. What do you think she's gonna do? She forgot everything her mama had said and only remembered the big mooncake. Looks good, right? Pat, 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 pat. Little Star's soft feet tiptoed to the big mooncake. Would her mama notice if she took a tiny nibble? You think she would notice? Little Star didn't think so. Yum. But someone was coming. Little Star flew back to bed. The next night, Little Star remembered the big mooncake again. That one bite had been so sweet and tasty. Was the cake still there? Think it's still there? What do you think she's gonna do if it is? Yes, it was. There was that big mooncake, an almost perfect circle, all alone and delicious in the sky. Would her mama notice Would her mama notice if she took another tiny nibble? Little Star didn't think. She didn't think so. Yum! Little Star flew back to bed. Can you tell what the crumbs look like? Huh? What do the crumbs look like? And the next night, what do you think Little Star remembered? The big mooncake, of course. Would Mama notice if she took another tiny nibble? Little Star didn't think so. Yum. Look, the mooncake's getting smaller, right? And the night after that, what do you think Little Star did? Nibble, nibble, nibble. Yum. Night after night, Little Star took tiny nibble after tiny nibble of the big mooncake. Until one night, Little Star's mama went to look for the big mooncake. Where was it? It was gone. Instead of a glowing round cake, there was just a trail of twinkling crumbs. What twinkles? What goes twinkle, twinkle? Anybody know? Little Star, her mama said, shaking her head even though her mouth was curving. You ate the big mooncake again, didn't you? Little Star looked up, her grin reflecting her mama's smile. Yes, Mama, Little Star said, nodding. Now let's go make another one. The end. Okay, everybody, unfortunately that brings our time together today to an end. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I really enjoyed reading those cool books with you. If you'd like to check out some cool books of your own, the library is doing curbside pickup. For more information, check out the city's website or the library's social media. There's also information on the city's website in the Monrovia Today about all the other cool stuff going on in the city. So be safe, be well, and hope to see you real soon. Bye.